water signs and feminine mutable signs. Welcome, welcome. I'm Nikki, your local vegan tarotist. I just tried the intro and couldn't even say my own name. So somebody could be really stumbling over their words here. Let's do a reading on your person, maybe some signs, confirmations. I've got a lot of congestion here, so please excuse me. So we'll read for the masculine, read for the feminine, and then we'll pull some confirmations, some letters, some numbers that hopefully will confirm that you have or are about to meet your twin in the 3D. So masculine water signs dealing with, I was going to say, or dealing with feminine mutable signs. All right. We have the High Priestess here. That gives me Rob Zombie, living dead girl. The feminine here is very mysterious, extremely spiritually attuned. This is somebody who maybe reads a lot or is like quite introverted, somebody who spends a lot of time in solitude. BNJ, Black and Jack. Jack Black. Maybe you guys like Jack Black. That reminds me of the Fanning sisters, the fans, and we do have the fans here. So something about fans could be important. Somebody could be like somebody's fan. Wow, biggest fan. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Masculines, you likes it and you wants it and you're going after it. This feminine you see as everything, the be all end all. I mean, that's everything that you could want in a partnership. Is the 10 of Cups. It's the most love that you can give and receive in this incarnation. You could be building a family together, but see their arms, with arms wide open. Creed. There's some sort of creed here. Credence Clearwater. Revival. There's a revival here. So it could be a reunion, or it could just feel like coming home. I mean, just actually feeling like this person is your house, your home, your cups. Like you're never going to be thirsty with this person, emotionally speaking. This also feels like somebody who maybe has some strong water placements and they're very caring and nurturing. They're always going to make sure that your health is taken care of. Like they're going to make sure that you're like hydrating. So I do that all the time. I'm a Cancer moon, and I'm always like, drink water, making sure like people are drinking water. And it's also, somebody could be military related here because, we would do water formations, drink water. And every time, like, it was a joke as a medic, especially, where it was like people would come in and they'd be like, my leg's broken, drink water, so it was like, that was the cure-all for everything. Coconut water could be very significant here. Hopefully it is, because coconut water is incredible. So I'm getting like tropical, because I mean, this is like farmland here. But I'm getting, with the water, like you could live near water, or you could both have strong water placements. I mean, that is the reading that we're doing here. So, but the 10 of Pentacles, I love. That's my favorite card in the feminine deck. So, because it's like two people playing games, not playing bullshit games. These are people who are playing together. There's like exuberance here. It's very exciting. I'm extremely excited. There could be dogs here. There could be like elders. This is like the house, the home growing old together, right? Y'all know, if you've been following me, the 10 of Pentacles gives me, I want to grow old with you, the wedding singer. Somebody could be like a singer, or you could meet at a wedding. There may be some wedding, like that could be a date, or somehow you're going to meet at, or that could be one of your like first dates, is you'll go to a wedding together. The High Priestess, to confirm, the High Priestess. So you both could have Pisces placements, or this is just like that Zahelu from Avatar, where it's I see you. And there's that connection. All right, we have the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Ten of Cups. And see, the High Priestess here, she did come out in reverse. Like, she fell out into my lap in reverse. I did accidentally, it was an accident, I have to tell her all the time, I burned her with some sage one time. You can see right there. And see, this is a High Priestess. Like, this High Priestess here, she seems very trusting. But this one, in the feminine energy, not so much. So there's some doubt here on the feminine side, which could be of can I trust this? Or maybe this is just a feminine who never felt like they were going to receive love this big. Because, I mean, when those cards came out, I was like, whoa, this is a surprise. So this is going to feel like a surprise. Somebody could have a surprise for you. They're planning some sort of surprise. And yeah, okay. I was like, this flipped out and upside down, right? Not in reverse, but it flipped over, where it is a surprise. Somebody's planning a date. They're planning some sort of celebration. So again, you could meet at a celebration, or they could be like planning to ask you to be their +1 to something, or they're just gonna they're planning a date. Ten of Pentacles. And that's how you're gonna know. You're gonna know, I think, in that first date, where it's like your official first date. Because this could be somebody that you work with or you know, and it could be like a mutual friend, or it could be a friend, and it's like they've been there all along, because like in The Wedding Singer, they're friends. He's helping her plan her wedding. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, and he's very brokenhearted. So the masculine here could be in this High Priestess energy of not trusting love. It's funny that the masculine sees this 10-10 and a very balanced, open, receptive, aligned, attuned. Like, they could be looking at this feminine as like a mystery. And the reason that there's something, because the High Priestess can be mysterious. Who is this? Who is this creature who has an insatiable love of the dead? What does he say there? Who is this? I only have listened to that song and know it very well. For whatever reason, I can't remember the opening lyrics to Living Dead Girl. Who is this something creature who has an insatiable love of the dead? Living Dead Girl. And see, it's kind of like, I'm getting this like warbled, again, I struggled with my name. Like, I'm getting this kind of like warbled thing. So there is a bit of like an intimidation here on the masculine side. Like, they are looking, and it's not that they're pedestalizing this feminine, because they are the High Priestess. They're presenting as the High Priestess, but they're almost like seeing them as like maybe more together, or more like and maybe that's because that's how this feminine makes the masculine feel. This feminine makes the masculine feel exuberant and brings out this like excitement, because otherwise they dealt with all this heartbreak in their past. They never really believed in this kind of love until they met this feminine. And ironically, the feminine's over here like, I don't know who would want me for these things, because they're in the Five of Pentacles. So it's kind of like this doubt, this self-doubt about whether or not they're because like I'm getting like chips. It's a wonderful good luck on my baby. Yeah, this is like the Wheel of Fortune. I'm feeling like which the Wheel of Fortune is all about timing. It is fixed. It's someone who's all in or all out. And I think that this feminine probably invested in things that they gave too much of themselves, and so they ended up depleted. And so they're like, I don't know if I even have the capacity to give like that to love, because their past experiences, their references are people who did not reciprocate. This is a masculine who's like, oh, I'm ready to reciprocate, like 10-10, baby. You could be seeing 10-10. time, or like tens a lot. X's as well. That's also like with the X here with the High Priestess, like she's saying X over her chest, and then the tens, obviously the Roman numeral, in the, come on fingers, labyrinth, come on feet. So yeah, you might be going like on a walk or something. You might meet this person at a park or somewhere where you are doing something that is very nurturing. Around water, I'm getting like walking by water, or around, there's some sort of body of water, and walking or like sitting by it. And with the earth here, like that's when you're going to meet this person, is when you're in the energy of somebody who's kind of like sitting by a duck pond, right? And you could literally be doing that, or it's just like you're in your happy place. So feminines, if you're feeling this doubt, just remember to go to that place where you're putting your frequency, and you're meditating on that frequency of sitting by a duck pond, or whatever your happy place is, right? But I do feel bodies of water are very important here. But yeah, the X's here, XX. The band, the XX, can be important. I don't have to leave anymore. What I found is right here. Spent my nights and days before, searching new worlds for what's right here. I don't know if that's lyrics. Underneath an unexplored islands and cities I have learned. Here I saw something I've overlooked. That's not the lyrics. I totally butchered those lyrics. But Islands by also VCRs, or VCR. Yeah, I do feel like you guys are going to be totally fine just in the mundane. Like going for walks, as long as you're together. That's very much water energy. It's that connection. It's kind of that indescribable thing where you just kind of need to be around each other. You don't really know why, but when you are, everything feels right. And so it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be watching movies, you could be walking by a duck pond, like whatever it is, it's the mundane. It's not, this is not fire energy necessarily, where, I mean, we've got the Three of Wands, so there is passion coming in, but it's balanced, it's holy, with the three being the Holy Trinity. Let's see some letters, see if there's any letters, zodiac signs. ZK, Ezekiel, maybe something about Ezekiel bread. JS, just saying. Yeah, somebody's going to say something I think very surprising. It's a truth that's going to be spoken, that's going to be sort of like, HN. Them's my initials. Them's mine. I'm getting the labyrinth for whatever reason. I keep getting the labyrinth. So yeah, it's like you've been searching and you've been defeated, and there's something right here, because there's, don't go down that way. She should have kept on going down that way. She'd have gone straight to the castle. Like, it's like this feminine. They've seen this doorway. This doorway's been right there. So this is kind of like an unsuspecting person or connection, because it's like been right there on the peripheral somehow. And she's just walking past it. There's no door there. It's just a wall. Like, there's nothing there. And that could be because the feminine was doubting themselves. They're like, oh, this person would never want anything to do with me. So if it is a friend, you could be like, oh, they have all these options. Like, they wouldn't want to be with me. Like, they're not interested in me. And meanwhile, the masculines over here, like, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Like, this is like the most amazing person I've ever known. But yeah, I'm getting Hoggle. Them's mine. So maybe there's going to be some sort of like piece of jewelry or something that's important, of significance. Could be a gift or something that this person wears. They might compliment you on that piece of jewelry, or like look at it to get closer to you. You know, like how someone will be like, what is that? What is your necklace? And let me read it. And it's like, really, like, they might just find excuses to get close to you, because I feel like they're right here. They're right in front of you, and you're like, that's just a wall. Nah, just a worm. Whoa, okay, that's a whole lot. Okay, it's not a whole lot. Yeah, somebody feels a little bit overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, this is too much. This is too much. It's like, no, remember that you are worthy of this blessing. Remember, do not doubt yourself. Do not self-sabotage this. I mean, free will, do whatever you want, but like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, what are you doing here in this incarnation or on this channel listening to this if you don't want this? Like, you obviously want this. All right, so for physical attributes, we've got kind of the whole variety here of, this is like, we've got the whole variety here of all the different like ethnicities, cultures. It's like, you can meet this person at work or something, because I'm getting where you check your race and ethnicity in an application. But this right here gives me the Empress, right? Because you have all 4 queens. All right, you've got air, you've got fire, you've got earth, you've got water, you've got it all, right? Yeah, water, fire, earth, air, the Tower, scorpionic energy as well. We have 15, 17, 18, 12. Now, these could be birth dates. These could be, if you combine them, all right, we've got 6, 8, 9, 3. You could add all of those up. I'm not going to do that right now. 6, 8, 9, 3. You could add those together. My brain's trying to do it. Just, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We also have blue, purple, pink, and green, right? Which is the throat chakra, crown chakra, heart chakra, upper heart chakra. So this is, with the High Priestess, this is all like heart and above. It's none of the past energy, right? The lower 3 chakras represent the past, and they represent the ego, and then the upper 3 heart chakras above the heart chakra, because that's how we connect. And water is all about connection of the heart chakra, and the unity of the divine masculine, divine feminine, the sun and the moon, Cancer, Leo energy, which is green and pink. Those are, everything above is the intuition. It's the future. All right. It's source. It's feminine, masculine, 5D, 3D. So there's just a little thing there. So it's like this person brings up all this. It really connects you. Your connection connects both of you to source, which means like with the High Priestess, you can actually trust your intuition. You can trust that everything that's happened in your past led to this for a reason, for a big freaking reason, because you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I love it. I love it for you guys and gals. You all, the Sun. Yeah, this is the happiest card in the deck. Like this is it. This is so divine. I love it. It's so divine. Yeah, if you want this, if you like this, if you resonate with this, claim it below. I hope there was something in here for you. And until next time, I wish you well.